Okay, so here I am with an envelope with a window, and I've cut this down. This is what it was like to start, and with the rest of it, you can make a little pocket. I've made a little tag so I can do that later. Keep that at the side. So when you get a mailer, of course, it's open on the one side. So I've opened that, and I've cut this side there, and I'm going to cut open the third side. So I want to keep this fold, but I want to cut this edge here. So I'm just going to use my craft knife and just gently open this. You could cut it that way as well. So there we go. I want it to lay flat. Now I have inked around the edges here because I don't want to put the strips too close to the middle there. I want to keep this clear and just put the strips along here. So I'm going to start at the window. I've pre-cut some strips, but these are just leftovers, offcuts from the project. So I'm just going to put a little bit of double-sided tape just to hold it in place. And so I'm lining it up with that window. I don't want any white of the window to show. So there we go. Maybe this piece is the good piece there. So I am going to go underneath here. Another little piece of double-sided tape. So I want to keep this middle section, as I said, I want to keep that clear. Let me just get this in the right place here. So I'm not going over that line there. And I do want to go a little bit past the window because there are the rounded edges and I want to cover those up. Just line these up. I'm going to need another strip here. Okay. Okay, I'm lining that up so it's straight across there. I think this is a good piece for here. Making sure to cover up that white. I think I'm going to put this piece over top of the other two pieces. And then a piece up here. I'm keeping it all the same color right now, the strips, but you can do whatever color you like, whatever you have. Just use what you have. On the other side, and I'm going to break this up there. That's another piece here. And I'll put the tape on this. There we go. So I've covered all the areas. So that's what it looks like. So right now while it's open, I want to take what's going to be my tag, and just line that up in the window to make sure it's, well, I can still adjust it, because if I need to cut this down, I'm trying to spotlight this in the window. So if I need to cut it down, it's a lot easier to do now. And I do want it to be a little bit smaller. I want this tag to be a little bit smaller than the actual envelope, so it can just easily come out. All right, that's good. So I want, this is going to be the top, the opening where the tag slides in. So I want to reinforce this a little bit. So I've taken just a little folded piece of paper here. And I'm not going to go straight across because I want to keep that folded edge clear. Actually, I think I'll put the green, I don't know. I think I'll keep this all green. So I'm just going to put this on each side to reinforce the top opening. I'm going to do a sort of a design feature of a square, but it's going to, I'm going to put it on an angle like this. So what I need to do is, I'll go on the other side, fold it to the size of that. Right along here, I'm going to fold that. So I do want it to cover both edges here. I'm just going to score this and fold that. So that it goes like this. I'm going to cut that out as a square. Okay, I'm just going to put some double-sided tape there to hold it. And then I can just cut that off. So what I've done is reinforce the top so that when you're putting your tag in, it's going to go easily into there. All right, so I've got all my strips down. I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and I'll be right back. All right, so I finished the sewing, and what I did was I started here and I went all in a square all the way around the window. And then I went past, I double stitched a little bit here and went past another square, just square, slowly getting bigger until I'm right beside the edge there. And then I make a pass all the way around. And then I continued across here, and what I should have done was cut this off first because I couldn't really see where my edge was. So let me do that. So before you sew, cut this excess off so you know where the edge of the envelope is. So then I came down here and I just sewed this V and then double stitched a little bit, went back around the edges. Somehow I had, it's like a little Pac-Man game here. I had connected up here. The point of the sewing is to stick down these strips. So now I can trim off the excess here. As long as it's straight and the corners, the edges line up together here and here, and I did a terrible job at cutting there, but I will straighten that up. And then the next step is to glue these two sides. Okay, so this is one of the envelopes that I have in my book. I haven't finished the cover yet. This is the Perfect Peonies book that I'm making. If you are going to have this flip out, you will need a piece of paper here. You can just see the piece of paper is here, a folded piece of paper to make a hinge so you can open and close this. And then you can see that the tag is inside there, and that can just go in and out like that. And you have a nice flip out on both sides. So we will just have to add, before gluing these two sides shut, you'll need to include the hinge. So that's just going to go there. And what I want to make sure is that the hinge is going to be able to move. So I don't want it right in the crease there. I want it so it will move, and then depending which way you want your envelope to flip, it will depend which side you have it folded on. So make sure to glue that in before you seal the sides. So what I did for these tags is I cut in half an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So this would be the 11-inch side here. I cut it in half, so that's 5.5. And you can make whatever size you want. That's just what I did. And I, same as the last envelope that we did, I put strips down, the scraps, and I made a focal point in the middle here. And then I came in and I sewed all around and right to the edge. And then I cut, you can see I cut right here. I cut that in half there. And with these two remaining pieces at the bottom, I made these tabs and just folded them. And then on the other side, I added a matching piece of paper, so you can't see the other side of this stitching on the back. And then I just went around the edges like that. But I did sew these edges after I cut these two, so they're two separate pieces. And so what I like to do is, you know, I'll do the inking around the edges, but I'll also come in when there's not too much ink on, and I'll just gently go over the stitching itself, the thread, and that sort of makes it all blend together. So you don't, I use a white thread and you don't see the whiteness, and then it kind of hides the holes that the needle makes. And so I just gently go over with just very little ink on the dauber there. And then of course I've added the little sentiments there. And then these go into the envelope. Just like before, I just went around in squares, getting larger and larger until I was at the edges. And there's a little bit of overlap, but I just try to go beside instead of on top so the holes don't get too big. So what I want to do is add one of these cute tabs at the top. And this comes with the My Porch Prints kit. So I just first cut into the middle there, and then just gently go around the curve there. And then when I stop moving my scissors, it automatically pops out. I'll fold that. Try to get these bumpy bits lined up. I'm going to add a little bit of ink to the underside so that if it shows through on the other side, it won't be too white. And then just a little pop around the corners and edges here. So I'm trying to hide the fact that these two aren't exactly lined up, but that's okay. It's a junk journal. It's not supposed to be perfect. Okay, I'm just going to gently go over my stitching lines to make them not so white. Just make it look a little more vintage. And I'll put these two pieces together. I always do tape and glue because the tape doesn't get right to the edges. So we'll add a little bit of glue at the edges just to make sure that they are well adhered. And plus with the sewing on the other side, it does raise it up a bit. So use a little bit of glue to fill in those spaces. I'll know that it's stuck quite well. Okay, making sure that they're going the right way. Now for the tab at the top, same thing, a little bit of glue and tape. I want to get right to the edges there. Use my finger tool. Alright, so I'm going to decide which side to put this on. I'm going to want the sentiment on this side, I think. Make sure that's straight. And I do have a word here. I'm going to cut that down and attach that. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Take care.